Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What down? 280. 53. Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run with Crowell. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, there has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, 57.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
43.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Down.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 86 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Isaiah Crowell. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 29, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Now! 50, Mike, 50! 180! Hey, we're good, we're good! White!
To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the Raiders punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. 7-7, our score after 1.
Yellow, 180, check 53, and let's get this. Hey, check.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Check the call. 58, right over there. Express. 58, right there. Too little, cut. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey, let's get that. Express. Get that ball.
This is Crowell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
61.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Let him know, let him know.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
At the 50-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
It's a gain of 11.
For these Raiders and quarterback Derek Carr, the Chiefs, they have been their kryptonite in the AFC West. With Derek Carr as a starter, just 2-8 against KC, 2-6 before Mahomes became the starter. Well, the road not likely to get any easier anytime soon.
Now, 53 small. 180. 180, we're good, we're good. 180.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Raider 2. 637.
To throw is Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Crowell. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
What now? 3 ball. Switch. Check.
From the gun, it's Carr. This complete to Jones. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Down. You ready? 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Watch the pass.
Here's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position. Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Check 3. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 24. Check 24.
One more time with Jacobs. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Mike 53. Watch the back here, watch the back here. Check, check 43. Check, 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 check. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. The kick by Bryant is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard. Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe. That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no? I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Maurice Hurst able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Next the score, Chiefs 14, Raiders 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On the stop, Breeland speaks. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. Throwing on first down is Mahomes, and this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Now a first down carry here from McCoy. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Cleveland Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
To throw, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Check safety, check safety.
On first down, Crowell, and he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
What's up? Safe. Check 52. Check 26. Check 26.
Again, it's Crowell. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 4.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Right Monday down.
Shotgun now for Carr. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Throwing on second down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 34-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's our field. It's our field.
Carr going to throw. Jones has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Crowell, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Down. 180. 50's the mic. You got nothing in there. 618. You got nothing. Hey, Delta. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the run. Watch the run. OP. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Carr to throw. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Carr. Caught by Jones. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Run. He's telling right here. He's telling the right. Express. We got 4. Hey, watch 28. Mike 50.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
At the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, we saw a close game that